Now here's a sad-looking place.
unicorn blood will keep you alive.
Come on in. Oh, not so fast. You need to tread carefully in here. Venomous tentacular. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon. Hope you're not here for a knotgrass sprig, because I'm not entirely sure I have them in stock. But your things will be safe with me, till they're sold. Then you'll have to make do with money. Me? Did you dress up for me? Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far.
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Flouting the norms of the day, I see. I suppose we each bloom in our own way.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
Professor, what made you want to teach herbology?
How lovely of you to ask. I've always had an affinity for greenery, so this situation is a bit of a dream come true. After graduation, I was thrilled to be asked to step in for my old herbology professor. He'd had a slight accident, you see.
Oh dear. A shame for him, but it worked out well for you.
Well, he never cared. Really cared for the plants, and they could sense it. Oh, you'd be surprised how perceptive a plant can be. At any rate, the trouble began one day when he cut into a wigan tree. Unfortunately for him, its leaves were hiding a bowtruckle. You may recall the marvelous creatures that resemble a twig. The little beast gouged the professor's eyes quite fiercely, but terrifying, I'd imagine. Likely for the professor, too.
And that's when you took over as the herbology professor?
Well, not quite. After 3 weeks at St. Mungo's, my predecessor regained a tiny bit of his eyesight. He insisted on returning to the greenhouse. Within a week, he claims by accident, kicked a Chinese chomping cabbage, so it was back to St. Mungo's for him.
What a string of bad luck.
Well, I felt awful for him, but I dare say I felt a bit more sympathy for the cabbage. Upon his discharge from the hospital, his indifference to plants had turned to utter disdain. He lost what little patience he had left with a particularly temperamental venomous tentacula and, well, his resulting leave of absence continues to this day.
I had no idea. How awful.
Last I heard, he'd gone to Romania. As rumor would have it, he developed a sudden interest in dragons. One can only hope he found more happiness working with them than he did with Flora. Ha! Lovely speaking with you. Have a wonderful day. Oh, and remember, be kind to your wigan trees.
What is the reason for these additional assignments, Professor?
They're meant to help you hone your magical skills outside of the classroom, thus preparing you to learn a new charm, Wingardium Leviosa. Before we plant the seed, we must till the soil. When you're finished with them, come and see me and we'll work on the charm together. I look forward to it.
looks out for the pureblood. I'd wager the Hufflepuff common room's the coziest. I have family in Ireland.
I would so appreciate
All flavour of wicked to be had with the dark arts.
I'm sure it'll be harder to move off.
Perhaps you ought to give up.
Fringo! Protego!
For effort.
So very weak.
The
Descendo!
That was a mistake.
Expelliarmus!
That's the
Confringo!
best you
Levioso! Descendo! Expelliarmus!
Yes, I one of my own. You will fall!
Levioso!
Am I supposed
Confringo!
to...
Descendo! Revelio! Revelio. Hogsmeade, here I come. Confringo! Accio!
Have a look around. I'll be with you in just a minute. Oh, I'm always thrilled when a young one makes a wise purchase. I can tell you'll go far. You're a force to be reckoned with, aren't you? Scaring all the goblins away. Doors always open. You be sure to stop by soon.
Finished. Accio. Glacius. Depulso. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Glacius. There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of smoothwort. Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Would you mind helping a poor old witch? If only someone would come to my aid.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
How would you like to learn the knockback jinx flipendo? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay low and remain quiet.
Natty, what's going on? Why are we all the way out here?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I followed him to the Hog's Head. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal of Victor Rookwood. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to join me in taking them down. For good. That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you. I need your help to retrieve it.
Can't we just bypass Officer Singer and go directly to the Ministry?
Do you think they will listen to a student? Only Officer Singer can start an investigation. The Ministry will come in later.
You seem to be very determined in stopping Rookwood and Harlow. Why?
I knew men like him in Uganda. I know how bad things can get if they are not stopped. It's a long story, one I promise to share when we have more time. For now, let's do what we came to do.
I'll help you find the letter, Natty.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check the main gate, see if you can find another way in. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible. Harlow is here after all.
Wingardium Leviosa. Hmm. I wonder what that does. Well, that didn't work. Perhaps something with a bit more force. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Accio. Convulso. That did it. Oh. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Depulso. Descendo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Arresto Momentum. Depulso. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Descendo! Revelio! Descendo! Dead end. Must be another way in. That looks as if it might raise the gate. Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Accio. Depulso. Accio. Levioso. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Glacius. Accio. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Depulso. Glacius. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Cabalso. Leviosa. Cabalso. Accio.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door. Hello, Homora. That is the main keep. My guess is that we'll find Hallow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get these things back to the room now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Someone having a pet well and not myself.
Confringo! Arresto momentum. Incendio. Glacius. Not the safest place to sneak into. Wingardium Leviosa.
In my opinion.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Levioso.
There's a better not be.
Confringo. Leviosa.
Someone get me down!
Incendio. Glacis.
There's a bit of a...
Arresto Momentum.
Someone's going to regret.
Depulso. Descendo.
You will not survive this fight!
Accio.
Quickly!
Glacis. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Arresto Momentum. Accio. Depulso. Descendo.
Is that the best you've got?
No! What was that meant? Aloha Mora. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it.
You're going home in a wooden box! Levioso!
Accio. Compulso. Arresto Momentum. Descendo. Confringo. Incendio. Levioso. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Oh no, Deep was right. We need to save you from these barbarians. Accio. Lumos. Revelio. Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, Mom.
Hurry! Ho! Ho! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. Faster, Highwing!
I wonder if anyone can see us from the castle. This is amazing!
It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
Summoned it straight out of Hallow's hands. I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this. Be on your guard.
Of course. What did the letter say?
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Hallow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Hallow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do something when she sees it. Now, tell me, where did you meet these hippogriffs?
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Of course she does. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. I came to the right person for help. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon. I shall have much to tell you. I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Hallow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Hallow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the Room of Requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
High Wing, go!
I think I'll go for a quick sprint on my break.
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I've received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
I believe he's trustworthy, yes. He seemed sincere, and Serona Ryan trusts him.
Very well. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm. He hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something. I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
You didn't see anything? Speak with anyone?
I did not. In fact, I did not make myself known. I only recently returned there and did not recognize nor trust anyone that I heard. I stayed out of sight so as not to tempt my portrait's destruction.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
No time to waste. I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
Hello there. In the market for... Are we?
I pressed Ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
I saw hoofprints in the forest the other day that I swear belonged to a unicorn. Think of how much we could get for that.
This is all... No one hides from me! I'll spot you like a streeler! Shall we finish things like a quiet night?
Yes.
You're not going to like
Repulsor, Accio, Descendo, Arresto Momentum. Accio, Repulsor, Descendo, Repulsor, Accio.
My bite is
Arresto Momentum. Repulsor, Accio. Descendo. Confringo, Incendio. Levioso, Glacis. Accio. Repulsor. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo.
You're putting me to sleep.
Accio. Repulsor. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Levioso. Glacis. Accio. Descendo. Revelio.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Diffindo. I would encourage you once again. Diffindo! It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Professor Howard will never believe this.
The Deke would like to